Is this working? Hi guys. Let me tweet this out. This link. I look like Satan right now. Let's see if this sounds working. Is this working? It is working, Colleen. So clearly I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I look terrifying. I just filmed a bunch of Miranda videos and I was about to put on my makeup, which usually I do in my bed while I'm watching YouTube videos. And instead of watching YouTube videos, I thought I would do a live stream since I'm not making any YouTube videos this week. Well, I did just film a bunch of Miranda videos, but I'm not editing them. Let me tweet this out. Live stream. See if anyone watches it. This is what my hair looks like when I wake up. If I can't straighten my hair, which I can't because I'm a Gimpy McGee, my hair is naturally like frizzy curly, and this is what it looks like. So when I can't use my arm, oh wait, everyone's saying it's not working. It's on private. What an idiot I am. Hold on. Like frizzy curly, and this is what it looks like. So when I can't use my arm, save. So now it should work. Oh wait, everyone's saying it's not working. Food's here. Okay, it should be working now. Okay, now it should be working. Okay, so anyway, tell me if it's working now because it wasn't working and I suck. Come on, queen. Yeah, everyone's talking about how terrifying I look. I know. Wait, people are saying it's not working. You guys suck. Not you guys. Wait, it is working. Some say it's working and some say it's not working. I don't know what to do. This is always the struggle of a live stream. It hasn't begun. It's working. What? Thank you. Why are people saying it's not working? Whatever. For the people who can see, hello. So anyway, I thought I would do what I always do, which is I always do my makeup in bed and watch YouTube videos. But today I thought, well, what if I changed it up a little bit and made a YouTube video while I was doing my makeup? God, my hair is insane, first of all. So I wanted to talk, oh my God, you know what I just did? I put my makeup on this hand so that I could use this with my other hand and put it on my face. I'm not supposed to use this hand. So I just scraped it off. Okay. This is really, I can't do anything with my left hand. Oh my God. This is horrible. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to explain like what's going on with my arm, what's going on with my life, because there's a lot, and I feel there's like a "where is Colleen, is she dead" hashtag or something the other day, which was strange. There's my makeup all over my lips now. I'll just eat it. What was that about? Everyone thought that I died or something, and I don't know why. I'm doing a horrible job. You guys know how hard it is to do your makeup with your opposite hand. Anyway, everyone thought I had died the other day because I didn't tweet for 12 hours or something. It was so odd. And also, everyone on the internet thinks there's something wrong with me and Josh. Like, I don't know what is going on, but like the internet is exploding and making things up. And so I thought I would come on here and do a live stream, even though I'm broken and I'm not gonna edit anything. I'm not gonna do a real video, but I wanted to kind of talk about what is going on with you guys because first, Josh and I were moving and everyone was panicking people thought I was moving out and like Josh and I were breaking up, and which is crazy. And people thought there was something wrong because we were moving, and there's nothing wrong. We just moved. We bought a house and we moved, and everyone thought that like there's no way that could have been a happy thing. Everyone thought it was a bad thing, and everyone's sad, and like I don't know, it's just weird. Like it's weird. I can't explain it, but everyone is like freaking out. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm happy and I'm excited, and we love our new house, and we hated the old house we were in, and we were dying to get out of there. And that's why we left. And it's not something to freak out about. It's not something to worry about. So that's number one. We love our new house, and eventually we will show you more of the house. But right now it's a mess, and there's just boxes everywhere. And also, we're going to try to keep this house a little bit more private, just because the last house we showed a lot of, and which we wanted to do, and we always want to do that. We love showing our lives. However, people figured out where we lived and were coming to our house all the time and knocking on the door and leaving notes on our door every day, sending stuff to our mailbox, opening our mail, opening our packages, and we felt really unsafe. And so I just am not a fan of that behavior. So I was also just really excited to get out of the house because of that reason. And that's another reason why we're going to try to keep this house a little bit more private, because since we bought this house, we're going to live here for a really long time, and we don't want people to figure out where we're living and like come and basically harass us at our home, especially since we're going to start having kids soon, and we don't want, you know, the doorbell ringing because someone wants a picture with Miranda and my baby's asleep, you know, stuff like that. I am not pregnant. That's another thing people are speculating. People think that I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Oh my God, this is so hard to do with this hand, you guys. I can't even tell you. So that's the other thing, is everyone thinks that I'm pregnant. I've seen comments that are like, I know she's pregnant. I have proof. And I am not pregnant. Trust me, that would be horrible. I mean, I want a baby, but I do not want a baby right now. There's too much stuff going on. So that's that. And then my makeup's gonna look terrible today, guys. And then what else did I want to talk about? Oh, my arm. I don't want anyone to be worried or freak out about my arm either. Like, yes, I'm wearing a sling, so it looks jarring. It's like, oh my God, what's wrong? But it's really like, it's fine. It's my own fault that I'm in the sling, and it's because I didn't listen to my doctor. So the moral of the story is just listen to your doctor. When your doctor says don't use your arm or don't do this or eat that or whatever they tell you, you should probably do it, because otherwise it's going to get worse. And my arm was getting better. I was getting all these shots, and my arm was getting better. And I was feeling great. I could use my arm all the time. I was editing. Everything was good. But that was the issue, is that my doctor was like, even if it feels better, you shouldn't be using it a lot. You need to be resting it. And I wasn't resting it. And so then it got really bad again. And that's kind of what happened. So I'm trying to rest it as much as I can. But now I'm about to put on this bronzer, and I'm really stressed out about it. I look terrifying. This is so hard to do with this hand. Oh my God. I look like I'm trying to do blackface or something really awful. Oh my God. This is so awful. You guys don't even know how hard it is. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. This looks terrible. I look insane. Okay. Anyway, if I blend it all in. Listen, I ain't going anywhere today. I am, but okay. So, other exciting news. We're going on tour, and we're freaking out about it. We're really nervous about it because we're writing the show, and we're really behind on writing the show. Shocker. That's how it always is. But I think it'll be good. I'm excited. Hold on. I'm trying to use this live stream thing as like my mirror, and it's impossible. Whoa, this looks really good. I'm gonna put on lipstick so I don't look like a crazy person. Okay. I'm like shaking. Oh. Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about? I'm going to look at my Twitter and see what you guys want to talk about. And then I'll just keep talking as I'm doing my makeup. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair because I cannot be seen in public like this. I look terrifying. Come on, Colleen. What? I'm doing a live stream. Hi.
Thank you.
I'll come down and get it. Thank you. I'm doing a live stream. Say hi.
Hi, Livestream.
Say hi. They think we hate each other.
What?
I've seen a lot of comments about how, like, when we were moving, what's wrong with Colleen and Josh? What are they going through? Colleen's moving out.
I don't want to tell them what we're going through.
Don't be like that. Don't start it.
They're going to say it regardless.
I know, it's true.
Every picture we ever post is us, like, infatuated with each other.
I know. Shayna said, are you stoked to watch Fuller House on Netflix? Heck yes, I am. People say they love my hair. It looks insane right now. It's like stringy and frizzy. Talk about Josh's pregnancy. I know. I'm worried about Josh's baby. He's been overworking himself and just really worried that the baby's not going to do well with that. I just farted. Talk about names for your future cat. That's from Marissa Nord. We do want to get a cat. We're hoping to get a cat. I don't know. What should we name our cat? I don't think we're gonna know until we see the cat and we like get to know him. I'm really weird about cats. I'm like obsessed with them. What do you think we should name our cat?
I think you can't really know the name of your cat until you meet your cat.
Will you do me a favor? You put on my mascara. I just can't put it on with my left arm.
Girl, you know like I can't do it, right?
I could try to do it. Okay. This is like my husband does my makeup all over again. Oh my God. How's it going?
I can't talk. I need to focus.
I know. I had to blink. You're doing pretty good.
More?
A little bit. Okay, now do the other one. Is this thrilling, you guys? Oh my God, this is scary. You're very patient. Look at that. You put my mascara on. Good job. Now that I know you can do it, you'll do it every day. Okay, that's good enough to be seen in public. I don't need to do much else. Okay, I'm gonna look at what you guys are saying. Will you come to Colorado? Sure. Can we do a hash? Can we start a hashtag? We can. I'm probably not gonna be on this much longer. I'll probably only be on here for like 2 more minutes. The hashtag is W2F is this hair. That's the hashtag. Because WDF, why is it doing this? What are you? Why? Goals. If someone put the picture of Josh doing my makeup, it's like goals. Okay, Jennifer Rodriguez said, what went through your mind when you saw your house for the first time? How did it feel? So Josh and I had been searching for a house for months, like for half of this year, we've been looking, or half of last year, we've been looking for houses, and we've been looking at houses and trying to find the right one. And it was really, really frustrating. Like trying to find a house was very frustrating because we couldn't find anything that we liked. And finally, we saw this house. We saw pictures of this house, and I was like, hey, that house looks kind of nice. How come we haven't seen that one yet? And it was further away than we wanted to live. So it's further away from LA, and we didn't want that. So we were like, we won't even go see it. But then eventually we couldn't find anything that we liked. And we were like, well, let's just go look at this house. And literally, I'm not kidding. I walked in, I opened the front door, and I took one step in, and I was like, this is it. Like, it was like, no question. I walked in, I was like, oh my God, this is my house. This is our house. And Josh felt the same way. When Josh walked in, he was like, oh my God, this is the house. And so we knew it was the house we wanted. And we told the seller and everyone involved that, like, we wanted this house. We'd do anything to get the house. Like, we really wanted it. And basically we put an offer on the house, and the next day they accepted the offer. And like, it just happened so fast. Like, it was like, we did all the paperwork and everything, and that part was kind of annoying. But like, as far as like putting an offer on the house and it getting accepted and all of that stuff, it went pretty quickly. So it was really exciting, because this is like, the thing is I was nervous, because I was like, if we don't get this house, I will probably never buy a house, because it's the only house I ever want. Like, it's perfect. We looked at so many houses and everything was fine, but we just didn't have that special feeling. Like, people always say, like, when you try on your wedding dress and you find the one, you know it's the one. You try it on, like, oh, this is the one. Well, I gotta get my coffee. I never felt that. I never put on my wedding dress and was like, oh my God, this is my gown. Like, I never felt that way. And same thing with, I guess I felt that the only things I felt that way with is Josh. When I met Josh, I was like, oh, this is it. He's the one. And when I walked in this house. But everything else in my life, I've never felt that way about. And I was expecting to with my wedding stuff, because everyone talks about your wedding and is like how when you find the right venue, you walk out and you know this is the venue, and you put on the right dress, you know it's the dress. And every dress I tried on, I was like, it's pretty, but I don't know. And even the dress that I did have, I liked it, but I was like, I don't have that feeling. It's just, to me, it was just like, it's a pretty dress. And so, I don't know. I thought I wasn't that type of person that could feel that way about anything, but this house is pretty killer. It's so good. We're really, really happy, really excited. And that's another reason why I'm able to like take the week off to be in my sling, because every other time the doctor has told me to not use my arm, I've ignored him, and I've just kept editing, kept working, kept doing Miranda stuff, whatever. Because I didn't have anything else to do. I was like, I don't want to be at my house and do nothing. I hated the house I was in. And this house, he's like, you have to take a week off. I was like, I can just sit in my house and drink coffee by the fireplace. I don't have to do anything. And so I was like, okay, I won't. And he was like, what? But I was all excited to not do anything, because this house is amazing. However, I did film 4, 5, I filmed a lot of Miranda videos this morning. And I'm stockpiling for tour, because we're going on tour on Friday. We have a show in Anaheim. And so I'm trying to film a bunch of videos this week, so that when I go on tour, I don't have to stress about filming stuff. But I need to hire an editor, because I obviously can't do it. Some other exciting news is so as you guys know, I used to go on tour all the time with my sister, Rachel. And at the end of last year, my sister said, I want to do my own thing. I am working so much for you that I can't focus on my YouTube channel and the stuff I want to do. Which I totally understand. She can't just, because working with me is full time, like every day helping me film videos, going to meetings, going to interviews, and running errands. Like, it's constant 24/7 job. And so you can't really work with me and also do other things, really, kind of. So she needed to quit. It was time for her to quit. I was really sad. And I'm super bummed that this year she's not going to come with me on tour. But that's okay because I hired someone new and I'm so excited to tell you about it, but I can't announce it yet. I know I just did that thing that's really annoying, but you'll know within like a day who it is. I just don't want to be the one to make the announcement. This person is going to make the announcement. And I'm really, really excited to go on tour with this person and to be with this person every single day. And I think you guys are going to be really excited about this person. I'm just so excited. Okay. So let's see. My hair is insane. Every time I see my hair, I'm like shocked and terrified. I love that you guys are actually using that hashtag, what the fuck is this hair? Any Miranda updates? That's from Rosie McKean. Rosie McKean. Well, I just filmed a bunch of Miranda videos. I will follow you, Rosie McKean. Remember when I said I was going to stop live streaming in 2 minutes and it's been like 10? Story of my life. So Miranda is fine. I can't really tell you any new things that are happening yet, and it's not my fault. I want to tell you everything that's going on, but other people are saying I can't do that yet, so I have to wait. But Miranda's going on tour. I'm going to a lot of fun places this year. I'm going to Vancouver and Washington, D.C. and Nashville. And like there's a bunch of fun places I'm doing like little one-off shows. Like I'm going for like a day and then coming back. But hopefully nothing is confirmed, but keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully this year I'm going to make it back over to the UK for some tour dates, but nothing's confirmed yet and we have to wait on other things. But I've been emailing my agent like constantly like, please, I want to go back. So like I said, nothing's confirmed, but we're working on it. So hopefully I'll go back to the UK this year. What else? Miranda has a new room because we're in a new house. And here's the downgrade of this house. There's not really a downgrade. That I don't have a separate room for Miranda anymore. So at the old house, Miranda had her own bedroom. This house, she doesn't. This house, Miranda is sharing a bedroom with me. That sounds weird because Miranda is me, but it's my office and the Miranda room. So half of the room is like Colleen's corner and my desk and my pictures and my equipment and my printer and all my paperwork. Like half of the room is like an office. And half of the room is the Miranda wall, Miranda shelves, Miranda clothes. So it's half and half, which is kind of weird. But I think it's going to be better. I didn't want to take up 2 rooms, 1 room for my office and 1 room for Miranda because we wanted to have a guest room for people. And also we wanted to have like a room for a baby if I have a baby someday. So if we had a Miranda room and my office, then where's the baby going to sleep? So when we have babies, they need to have rooms. So I'm sharing a room with Miranda. So that's kind of the update on Miranda. I'm looking at my Twitter to see what you guys are saying. You guys, I'm farting and it smells so bad. So people are saying, so it's just like the apartment. It's not just like the apartment, because for those of you who have been watching me a while, you know that I had an apartment before we lived at that last house, and now we're at a new house. We move a lot. But that last house, or the last apartment we were in, we had a 2-bedroom apartment. 1 bedroom was Josh and my room, and the other bedroom was my office and Josh's office and the Miranda room. So it was a tiny room. It was really small. A tiny room where we had Colleen's corner, the Miranda wall, a closet that half the closet was my stuff, half the closet with Josh's stuff, a wall for Josh's stuff, and Josh's desk, and a futon in there so that people could sleep in there if they came over. So it was like the room was like 4 rooms in one. It was Josh's office, my office, the Miranda room, and a guest room all in one. So it was really small. So it's not like that because this new room at this house is a lot bigger and it's just my office and the Miranda room. It's not like Josh's office too. Josh has his own space here. So it's not like the old apartment. I liked that apartment a lot. Tabitha said, worst fight you and Josh ever got into. Oh my God, getting deep. Joshua and I, we fight quite a bit. And we get in big fights, but we always are okay after. I don't know the biggest fight we've gotten in. I guess, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. We get in tiffs a lot because we both are very passionate people and we both are very driven people and we both are like always right. So like I always know that I am right and he always knows that he is right. And so when we have different opinions, we're both like, well, I'm right and you're wrong. And so we get in a lot of tiffs, but we always end it well. And since we've gotten married, we've gotten really good at that. Like we've gotten really good at being more understanding of each other. And but everyone fights. Anyone who says they don't, like, they're either lying or they're an alien. Like couples fight. You're with someone 24/7. Like you're gonna fight. And so, but I don't know what the biggest fight is. I actually have no idea. Like nothing pops to my mind. And if something did, I probably wouldn't tell you, to be honest. Let's see. Jake, Miranda, LA Favor said, are you going to do a house tour? I love you so much. Please follow me. I followed you. And I explained a little bit earlier in this live stream, but I'll say it again. We are eventually going to do like a tour of parts of the house, but I don't think we'll ever do like a full house tour because we want to keep some things like kind of private just because the last house we showed everything in the house. We showed the backyard. We showed every room. We showed sometimes there's like the front of the house and the street that we lived on and stuff. And people found out where we lived, which was kind of our own fault, sort of. But people figured out where we lived and people kind of started harassing us, coming to our door and ringing the doorbell and opening our mail and leaving packages and mail on our doorstep. And we just didn't feel safe and we felt violated. So we're not going to show off too much of this house because we want to try to keep it as private as possible just because we want to show you everything, but we know that there are people who do watch who won't respect our privacy. And so we're trying to be careful with what we show and what we talk about. So yeah, we'll do a tour of some of the rooms. This is the bedroom. This is our bed. There's the tour. But I am doing Miranda's doing a room tour, I think this week. Yeah, on Thursday. So you'll see that. Trying to refresh, but my Twitter is really slow right now. Oh, Hannah Casey said, where did you find your onesie? Okay, so if you guys watched Colleen's Corner, I talked about this onesie being lost. And I found it in the trunk of Joshua's car. So it was lost for months. I could not find it. I was devastated. And now I found it and I wear it like every day. Okay. Let's see. Cody Marie McManus said, what's your favorite memory? I have a lot of favorite memories. I don't think I could pinpoint just one. If I'm talking about career stuff, oh my God, there's so many like good Miranda memories. The first time seeing My Face on Broadway, which was 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, I sobbed, and it was one of the coolest memories. It's one of the coolest moments I've ever had in my life. And I first saw it like a month prior. Someone was in New York and took a picture of it, of my face on a billboard in lights in Times Square, and texted to me. And I was on tour with Rachel in some random city. I can't even remember where. And it was late at night. It was probably 1 a.m. I was on a bed in a tiny hotel room. And it was when Rachel and I had to share a hotel room because I couldn't afford to get us two. And so we were both sitting on the same bed. And I saw the picture and I just went, I just started like sobbing. And Rachel's like, what happened? What happened? She thought someone died. And I was like, look, my name is in lights. I dreamt of this since I was a little girl. Like I have journals from when I'm like 10 years old. They're like, I just want to see my name's in lights. I want to be on Broadway. And So the fact that happened, like, it was like it was a dream come true for me. And so I'm even like getting choked up thinking about it now because it was really, really special. So that was a really good memory. I think that's one of my top memories from my career. Oh my God, there's one time in London, like 4 years ago, probably. It was at a 400 seat theater, Leicester Square Theater, and it was my first standing ovation in like a big theater. So like I had gotten standing ovations for doing Miranda at like little cabaret clubs and stuff, but I got a standing ovation at this 400 seat theater in Leicester Square. And I just remember feeling so loved and so proud of myself and so happy to know these fans, like, because that at that time I really went out of my way to get to know a lot of the fans. And I still try to do that, but back then it was a lot easier because I didn't have as hectic of a schedule. So I would like find the people who tweeted me the most and become like friends with them and would go to lunch with them and stuff like that. And so I knew a lot of the people in the audience. And so to see them stand up and be proud of me, and I was like, I met these people because of the internet. This is so cool. I love the internet. And I remember when everyone stood up in London at that show, I started crying on stage. And that's a cool memory that I have. So I have a lot of cool memories with job, memories with just life. Meeting Bailey when she was born, and when I was told that Bailey was being born was pretty awesome. Meeting Josh, saying I love you to Josh, meaning I love you for the first time was a big deal because I had lots of boyfriends and I loved a lot of boys, but not the way that it was with Josh. So saying I love you and really truly meaning like I am deeply in love with you, like my whole being is in love with you. That was cool. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna answer one more question, then I'm gonna go because I need to poop. Let me see here. Come on, Colleen. I'm trying to refresh and it won't look. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Myra Parola said, what's your favorite memory with a fan? That's a good question. I have a lot. I think the one that sticks out in my mind the most recently is with this girl, Camille. She came to a show on my summer camp tour. She's holding a sign that said, I skipped my cancer treatments to be here. And I saw that and I was like, what? And she told me about her cancer experience, and she had just found out she relapsed and she had cancer in her leg, and like she's a huge scar on her leg, and we talked and we were both crying, and she was just telling me about her experience in cancer and how she postponed her cancer treatments to be at my show. And we became friends, and we started talking through email, and we text and we FaceTime, and she's really awesome. And she's the one who inspired me to do the fundraiser for childhood cancer. And so she's made a huge impact on my life, and I love her a lot. Another person who had a big impact on me was this girl, Sammy, Sammy years ago was one of the first people who ever watched my videos. She used to come to my shows when I do performances at like 100-seat theaters in New York. And my dad lost his job. He got fired, and my mom didn't have a job, and I wasn't making any money. And my family was really struggling at the time. It was like, I think it was like 5 years ago, maybe 6. And my dad, when he lost his job, they came into his office, they fired him, and they said, give us your phone, give us your laptop, because they were given him by the company. So my dad lost his phone, he lost his computer, he lost everything. Had no money, had nothing. And so I tweeted out, does anyone have an old phone that they can send to me? Because my dad doesn't have a phone, and he just lost his job, and my family was just struggling. And a bunch of people responded. It was really cool. A lot of people responded. But this girl, Sammy, DM'd me and was like, I have an old iPhone. And so she sent us an iPhone, and my family was so grateful for that. Like, my dad couldn't believe someone sent him an iPhone. He was like freaking out about it. Hi, Adam. And so that was a really special moment, and we became friends. She became really good friends with Rachel, and then I became really good friends with her, and she's worked for me a few times. She's come on tour with me a few times, because we've just become friends. So there's a lot of fan stories where it was like started out as fans, then we became friends, which I think is the cool part of the internet, and that's why I love this job, is that it's not like, I think that's why a lot of YouTubers say viewers or subscribers instead of fans, because yeah, you guys are fans, but a lot of times you're a lot more than that. So I have a lot of fan memories that are like that, where it's like something they did or said or a moment they were a part of was special to me, so we became really good friends. And so that's been really cool. So that's the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I need to go poop and eat my lunch and do some work around the house. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.